Hello everybody, it's Chichuki, back on the Chichuki Plays episode. Tonight on the program we're checking out Kingdom's Return, Time-Eating Fruit, and the Ancient Monster. It's from INTI CREATES. They know how to make retro, modern games feel retro. Let's do it! This game supports autosave. Okay. If you're new to the channel, thumbs up, share the video, subscribe, and leave a comment because we're trying to grow the channel. Could use your help. Select your character. Imperial, a female knight-type adventurer. She's a stable fighter and has high endurance. Uses a shield to guard and fights with a sword for close combat. Well-rounded in both attack and defense. Wizard, a young magician girl-type adventurer. She specializes in ranged magic attacks and can and cast buffs, enhancing her own magic. Has poor defense and playing your strategy accordingly. Alchemist, a young male alchemist-type adventurer, uses chemicals to launch status ailment-inflicting attacks. Can also change the element associated with certain attacks. Zipangu, a mature swordsman-type adventurer from a foreign land. Excels at evasion and use of two swords for combos. Rapidly attacks from a close range consecutively. Low endurance, so strategize accordingly. We're going Imperial. And whenever we play as a girl, we name her Stevie. We'll probably play for like an hour. I don't want to spoil too much of the game. Or if it's run-based, we'll see. There once was a world known for magic and sword fights, and fairies roamed its every corner. These fairies were akin to gods and lived alongside humans in this mystical tale. Our story begins in Norland, a continent made of numerous smaller countries, and in one corner of this land there stood a kingdom. Despite its remote location, it was a uniquely prosperous country, thanks to its exclusive dealings with the fairies. The Kingdom of Almacia. Here, adventurers from all over the continent came to form special pacts with the fairies, a practice said to date back to ancient times. Fairies were to help these adventurers over the course of their travels, aiding them in their battles against monsters or in exploring untrodden dungeons. Now, however, the kingdom is facing an unprecedented crisis. Having heard word of this dire situation, one brave adventurer set off for Almacia.
It was me, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Ugh, what is your deal? If that's the way you're gonna be, I have a few cards up my sleeve too. Hey, wait a minute! Wow! That was close. Thanks so much for your help back there. Fascinating. You know, I see quite the potential in you. You've piqued my interest. Alright, you're free to go. Say hi to my friend for me, okay?
Welcome to our country, adventurer. I am Navi, Minister of the Kingdom of Almacia. Now I'd like to give you a quick rundown of the town, but first, as the situation only grows worse by the minute, let's go see the king for the time being.
Greetings, brave adventurer. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am the king of Almacia. I'm sure you can tell just by looking around, but just a few days ago, our kingdom met a terrible disaster overnight.
This battle over the castle fell to ruin, but even the town is in poor shape.
To make matters worse, our fairies have disappeared as well. They play a large role in
attracting... Okay, there's no space there. Attracting international visitors to our country. Typo.
Our prosperity was all thanks to our close ties with the fairies, so the nation's dignity is on the line as things stand. So I am here before you today to request your help in restoring our kingdom to its former glory.
And don't worry, we're not asking you to become a construction worker or anything.
Oh, I forgot to introduce you to. This is Chronos, the fairy of time. She's a great fairy, one of the highest ranking members of her kind. She's made an exception and has agreed to help us through this crisis.
Yep, great fairy here. Nice to meet you. So, as for why the kingdom has fallen into disarray, it turns out that this whole area has been sent to the distant future. It's not just our kingdom either. Even dungeons lying on the outskirts of our territory are affected. We don't know what exactly caused all this yet, but this country is the only land with relations between humans and fairies. With a disaster like this, we fairies are even losing face. I'm the fairy of time, after all, so I can't sit by and watch things get worse.
Your aid is truly reassuring, Chronos. And with your help, dear adventurer, we're sure to be back on our feet in no time.
Leave everything to me, or so I'd like to say, but that'd be a little overconfident. We still don't know what caused all this. Well, I know getting stuck over the details won't help either. In any case, let's get started on repairing the castle. Okay, first things first. We need to dismantle this decrepit castle. Go to the base's top menu and select Manage Base. Okay, looks like you found the right menu. Now select Dismantle. You should be able to select the building you wish to dismantle. You see the flashing cursor displayed over the kingdom's land? You move that to select the building. Now try selecting the castle. Great work! The castle has been completely dismantled. While we're at it, why don't we clean up the other buildings and roads in our way? Are you good for now? Then let's choose a design for our new castle. You can't change the style later, so choose carefully. Imperial Castle? Imperial Castle. Seems like the kind of castle you choose determines its area of effect over other buildings. Buildings within this area will receive special effects. Try to remember to place buildings in this area whenever you construct something. Great job! Now we're ready to get serious about restoring the kingdom. Okay, those should be the basics. By the way, do you have any preferences for the castle style, Your Majesty?
As long as it gets repaired, I'm not concerned with the aesthetics.
If you're sure. You want to know how I constructed the castle? If you've got a building in mind and the right materials, then you can leave the rest to me. With but a touch of my time magic, poof, the job's done. Well, got a lot to repair work ahead of us, so without further ado, let's do some adventuring and collect some materials. This is like ActRaiser. Before we head out, we'll need to find a mission to accept. We can go to the mission reception desk for that. Once you've chosen a mission, it's adventure time. Welcome. Oh, you'd like to take on a mission? Set out. Yep. Our destination this time was Arca Forest, right? We'll have to walk to the dungeon to get there. Walk straight through the plains and you can't miss it. If you don't want to wear yourself out fighting enemies along the way, feel free to avoid them. That won't be an option if you're after their materials, though. If you do accidentally enter battle, run to the very edge and you should be able to escape. There's no shame in running if you're not prepared. Wait. There it is, Arca Forest. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. It's like Zelda 2. Yeah, so we want supplies, so... Yeah, so we want supplies. Or how I heal. Do I level up to heal? Okay. Shield charge. Counter. Leaping slash. Yes, then we will do that. Can I not equip it? We made it! Seems to go pretty deep, but it's just a normal forest at the end of the day. The herbs we need for our mission should be growing around here somewhere. You'll constantly have to fight inside dungeons. Once you make it through one area or floor and move on to the next, you'll have to fight a series of battles. Now then. Oh, I'm not healed up, that's bad. Now let's see, do we heal when we level up? Once you've taken out all the enemies, you'll be able to move on to another area or floor. The herbs we want should be somewhere around here. Okay. Moon Force. Not sure how he just hit me, but whatever. Oh, he did not heal. Okay. Okay, we'll use a potion. Why wouldn't I want to move on? Oh, maybe this is why. Obtain the requested item. There they are. These are the herbs we need to make that medicine. There should be enough to meet the needs of the kingdom. Alright, we got our herbs. Let's head back. We made it back in one piece. If we use the materials we gathered from the mission, we should be able to construct some buildings. Why don't we try it out right now? Before constructing anything, you'll need to access the Manage Base menu. You'll be able to view a list of buildings suitable for the current kingdom. Let's start off with building a fairy fountain. After you've selected a building to construct, choose an area to build it in. You'll need money and materials to construct the building. Think you've got the hang of things? You can go over more information in detail by checking the manual later. You're free to do whatever you want with construction from here on out. Just see to it that the kingdom makes a full recovery. As the town grows, so will your skills. Which stats will evolve depends on how you build your home base. So you should reevaluate your town development plans whenever you feel stuck. But if you focus on building up the town and neglect repairing the castle, I'm afraid you won't be reaping too many benefits. Try to build up the town in a way that's proportional to the size of your castle, okay? Well, that should be about it for the reconstruction details. Now let's move on to our pact. Ye shall work with me till the kingdom's plight is reversed. And done. What's with that puzzled look? Look, I had no choice. You're the only adventurer around these days. And adventurers literally only come here to form pacts with us fairies. I'm supposed to help you on your journey, you know. The two of us are setting out on a journey to rebuild the kingdom. It only follows that we form a pact, no? So no complaining. It's not every day you get to buddy up with a great fairy. Let's work together to overcome this crisis, okay? We just got hosed. I don't have money. Oh, I can't take both. We need money. Oh, I didn't know even know you could do that. Status. Okay. What does it tell my... Oh, 19. Okay. I should have knocked all those fruits out of the tree after I got attacked. Counter shield charge. Ooh, SP drink. Okay, Arc of Force level 2, clear requirement, hunt 1 out of 10 treants. I hate those things. Heart earrings heals HP by 1% per 2 seconds. Do I need to equip those? Oh, look, it's a fairy drop. It's a kind of fruit. Pretty tasty if you ask me. Though I hear humans aren't too fond of the taste. But I feel kind of bad to just take it for myself. I know. Mind carrying it for me? I'll replenish your stock of potions in return. Oh, you're that adventurer everyone's talking about. Good timing. I received an order for a unique accessory today, but I don't have enough of the materials needed. I'll be sure to compensate you for your time. Yeah. There's a bunch of tree ants in Arca Forest. Bio! They're always chasing me, Playo. Tree ants? You must mean those monsters that take on the form of old trees? Their roots can be a pain in the ass to deal with, but they don't pose too much of a threat. You sure are smart, Poyo. But there's some really big ones deeper in the forest, so be careful, Poyo. Big ones? But they're still tree ants at the end of the day, right? Big tree ants can use magic. They're super scary. Magic-wielding tree ants, eh? If it isn't Chronos, did you need me for something? Nah, not really. Don't worry about me. You can just sit back and make yourself at home. This is my castle, you know. Oh, records is save? Okay. It might get a little repetitive after a while, but we'll see. Pegasus feather. I am not a fan of fighting those birds. Negation potion. Well, this might have been a mistake to come here first. You died. Don't I have the shield thing on? Dash while guarding, okay. Finish the quests that we have first before we try and take on that other one again. I hate those goddamn birds. So I need to guard first, and then... Yeah, so I need to have the shield out first, and then dash. Trying to get some more free stuff. Oh, we got 4 CP now. Gotta see what those Pegasus wings do. Feathers from a flying horse that lives in valleys contains a small amount of mana, often used in accessories. Alright, that was that mission. Okay, we need more wool grass for the inn. Sapphire fruit for the tavern. Can we renovate anything? Marsh whale whiskers. There you go, we must have got marsh whale whisker when we went to the other area. Level 5. While patrolling the forest, I butted heads with this huge monster, but my regular old soldier sword was no match for it. It could even use wind magic. I'm ashamed to ask, would you do us soldiers a favor and take it out? Does it say what floor it's on? Hunt 0 out of 1 Torrent Fiend. I'm gonna go back and get me some fruit. That's bogus that they can hit you from through the... Let's go up to the next floor, see what's up there. These guys suck. I hate fighting these guys. Oh. Oh, there's the monster. Wow, that was a tough fight. Glad we had potions. And then it's shield smack. Let's nab that time thief. Paspa Wasteland. Potent Smash. Pigsley? There are huge spider monsters in the Churt Caverns, huh? Could they be a type of arachne? Oink. Used to be a popular ore mining site back in the day. Oink. So touching the spider webs will paralyze you?
Possible Wasteland dungeons include Churt Caverns and the Tower of Fog. As the name might imply, the Churt Caverns have spectacular horn-like rock formations. I've heard that spider monsters called Arachne have taken over the place. The Tower of Fog, on the other hand, is a mana tower built by our ancestors. But ever since the dragons took over, we haven't been able to use it. There are a lot of tough monsters in that area.
Alright, so... Kingdom of Stevie. Alright, what do I need here to construct stuff? Okay, I need iron for the armor shop and the weapon shop. Okay. I can build the accessory shop. Wait, do I have an accessory shop already? Okay, that's the fountain. That's the accessory shop, and that's the general store. Can we renovate either of these? Pegasus feathers. No. Okay. Okay, so we have the weapon. So we have the accessory shop and the general store. Tavern, I need sapphire fruit. Inn, I need wool grass. Iron and iron. Okay. We get woolgrass in the Churt Caverns. Windy Valley. Well, I guess we're going to the Paspa Wastelands. Okay, I didn't know how much of an increase this level would be. Where's the Chert Caverns? That must be the Chert Caverns. So we're gonna have to, like I said, it's like ActRaiser where you have to try and like build up this town. Thank you. I'm glad this is Chert Caverns. Okay, let's see what we can deal with in here. I think this might be the last thing that we do. I don't want to spoil all the game for you. Not sure where I'm going. Oh, this must be where we're going. Okay, we made $2,000. I can make the inn now. Okay, well, I think that's going to do it for this episode of Chichuki Plays. This has been... it's got a long title. I want to make sure I get it right. Kingdom's Return, Time-Eating Fruit and the Ancient Monster. If you're new to the channel and made it this far, thumbs up, share the video, subscribe, and leave a comment because we're trying to grow the channel. Can read this for your help. My name is Steve. We'll see you in the next one. Laters!